Okay, hello everybody. I am Sirius Graves, and now for the Darkside Detective, Fumble in the Dark, we are going to play the DLC, which are the bonus chapters. So, let me first put some chapstick on. Okie dokie, let's go into case number 7. Ghosts of Christmas Past. Celebrating the season with Dooley and his family. Okie dokie, let's go. New music for this one. Cool. Dinner's ready, boys. Finally, turkey looked at me funny back in July, and I've been carrying a grudge around ever since. Turk eye for an eye? That's what the good book says. Turk eye for an eye? The good book? Turkin. It's a revenge story about a turkey with a particular set of skills. It's very good. Now, who could call in the middle of dinner? Down tools, everyone. None of us turkey until all of us turkey. You can't be serious. If I so much as see a scratch on that turkey, I'll frisbee it out to the raccoons in the pool, and we'll watch them dying instead of a movie. She's serious. Hello? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's for you, Francis. Hello? Sorry for calling at such a bad time, Detective, but the Chief has an urgent case for you. Okay, Dooley, grab your pants. Most wonderful day of the year, my ass. What's all this about, Detective? There's a protest happening outside a citizen's house. A protest? Then why isn't McQueen being sent? He loves to crack skulls. The Chief doesn't seem to think cracking skulls is going to work here. Well, turkey stays warm for 2 hours, and it's a 15-minute drive home, so I'm giving this case 90 minutes and no longer. What on earth? What do we want to pass over? When do we want it? Before Passover. Okay. Gary? Gail? Oh, looks like the jig is up. Okay. I guess it's not a builder's house without a bits box. We're required to have them by law. Mind if I take a souvenir? Help yourself. So we got a heating element. So, want to explain what's going on? Not really. Why are there ghosts outside your house? I might have accidentally, mind you, broken to afterlife. What? Why? I wanted me Gail back. She's the light of my world, Detective. And the weein', he's got all weird and bookly since her accident at the dangerous explosions factory. In hindsight, I think that we're a bad place to get work. How did you break it? Well, earlier in the year, I were working at switchboard. Heard tell down pub one night that it were used to talk to other side. Well, long story short, I used the same energy to cross over and steal a number from their ticket machine. Ghosts kept arriving, but the system were stuck waiting for whoever, me, had the current number to come to the desk. I deny. All the while, the backlog of ghosts were building up. Once to were large enough, it burst through to our side, and I had my Gael back. And a lot of other ghosts who didn't want to return. Aye, that too. How did you even get in there? I got some help from a right stand-up bloke. Mystical chap by the name of... It's going to be Mr. Wang, isn't it? You know him? Then he were able to show me how to create a back door into the afterlife. Maybe he can help me do something similar. I can fix the machine. I might be able to get the ghost moving again. Okay, so Goodbye. Please, Detective, if you're going to fix this, let me keep Miguel. I'll do what I can, Gary, but I can't promise anything. Okay, now we gotta go. Okay. What are these? I heard smart glasses were the new big thing. I wish I had done some research before bulk buying all of this. Want one? It's on the house. I can't shift them. Sure. What do you want? Aren't you banned from here for destroying those poor young girls' business? What's this now? Nothing, Wang. You made me do that. Likely story. A police officer listening to a lowly shopkeep such as myself? His story checks out, Detective. Wang, Gary tells me that you helped him get into limbo. How? I need to follow him and fix what he did. There's a rift, but I can't enter. I'm alive. I want to not be alive, but only for a little while. Oh, I will help you with this, actually. What? Really? Yeah, a family of Irish ghosts moved into the apartment next to mine, and their wailing is keeping me up all night. Take that spirit still there. You can use it to distill your spirit from your body. Then you'll be able to use Gary's rift. And I can come back? Probably. What am I, your horoscope? Look, you're made of 3 basic parts, the body, the soul, and the glue that binds them. As long as you have glue left, and it's sticky, you're good. On that note, bring something to hold glue in. This is the still? Yeah. Now look, Detective. I know we're one another's arch nemesis. That's not true. And that I'm the one slippery eel you just can't catch. Also not correct. And now I have you over a barrel, but I've enjoyed constantly winning this game of cat and mouse, in which I am both the cat and the mouse. Some kind of freakish mouse-cat hybrid, and you are an onlooker too, confused to catch or be caught by me. Where is this going? But I'm feeling sentimental. This isn't how I want our story to end. We have no story. So one word of warning. Whoever mines your glue, make it somebody reliable. I call dibs. We had a good run. Okay. Here. Okay. I'll just loosely put this here, and somehow that will be enough to connect them thoroughly, fixing the device. If this detective thing doesn't take of, you could get work as a handyman. It's supposed to be take off, not take of. If this detective thing doesn't take off, you could get work as a handyman. Okay. Okay, you come down here. If I connect this here, I should be able to get the still up and running. Okay. Here goes nothing. I think it worked. Okay. Okay, I'm going through. Look after my body in essence, Dooley. Detective, it's me you're talking to. Of course I'm going to do whatever it is you just said to me. Right, limbo. Hopefully this won't take long. Okay. Wait, urine pots? They drug test in limbo? I guess I get one. Well, this is as bleak as it is barren. I need you. Sorry, you lot. I hope your crickety affairs are in order. Okay. Here you go, little lady. Okay, cheers for that. I've been playing that for I can't read the word, for ages. My cheeks are fit to fall off. Would you massage them? Fine, here, hold this while I do it myself. Hello, is anyone here? I want to talk to you about the ticket machine. You'll wake the snake. Why won't anyone come to the front desk? Closed for the holidays, but I can see and hear them. They're having a festive celebration before they head home for the season. Okay. What's over here? Oh my, what the hell? Do you like music, Mr. Worm? Let's hope this works. There's a lot of portals here, but they all seem closed, bar one. Am I in caveman times? Shh, it is bound to happen any second now. Take your seat. Seats are metaphorical. We didn't have time to carve any. That was a totem to Bright Falls Skinburn, a symbol of my faith, if you will. Of course, the blasted thing fell from its perch above the mound and caved my flimsy skull in. It really bums me out to see it. Maybe you'd take it away? I would, only I think that creepy chap is in black would sneak into the cave, you see. Alright. Well, this is a fine mess I found myself in, isn't it? There must be some of the tools they used to make the cave below. Okay. Super brilliant job. Really stellar work. Now you'll miss the end of the party. I knew I should have topped up my hip flask before warping back here. Well, if he won't let me back in, I guess I'll live here now. I'll need to forage for, well, nothing, I guess. One of the perks of being dead. Hello? Oh, another ghost. You seem like an awfully well-dressed chap for a Neanderthal. Well, you're on your own. Make your own way to Limbo. I'm done reaping. After this, they'll have my scythe. Robe, too, not the hourglass, mind you. That's not part of the outfit. Bought that myself. A memento. Memento of reaping my 1,000th soul. Are you drunk? I remember it well. His name was Susan, and she was a Victorian woman from 1027 Jerusalem. Do you know what? I am not sure I remember it at all. Anyway, pleased to meet you. I'm Charles S.'s Dickens's, and this is where we'd die if we were already dead. Charles Dickens, the author? author/harvester of souls. Until today, that is. What happened today? Well, between you and me, I was probably a little bit drunk when I spun up the portal engine. It's Christmas, you see. We were having a Christmas party. Anyway, the bloody thing opened inside this mound we're sitting on, and the soul I'm here to harvest won't come with me, or let me go back in until he sees the sun. And you made this portal from the party itself? Oh yes, from the office where the party was. Well, underway. I got a last-minute death notification. I should have done it by the book. But the archivist was giving me the look. You see, I think she wanted to jump my literal bones, so I took a risk. So if we satisfy the caveman's ghost, we can go through and get back into the office? Ha, you almost make it sound like some kind of puzzle that's solvable in a few easy steps, rather than a perilous doomed situation that it is. But what do I have to lose? Whatever it is that you're doing and nothing, I'm in. Okay. Okay, let's leave. Right. Well, I've opened the rest of these portals for you. There are more, of course, billions of them, one for every moment through time. Why was one open in the first place? Well, this is the normal way we travel. We have portals for every moment in every era in time. Sorry, every era. I took a back way because I did, and I don't have to answer to you. I'm the Reaper. You're the soul. Back off. But this room must have sensed I was inside of time, so it opened the portal. It's the smart size. They log souls, open portals, record our calorie intake, and send us IM notifications from work. It's a nightmare, really, getting messages at all hours from the European and Chinese Reapers. Okay. Oh, this is the switchboard, back before it was lined up for demolishing. A hippie van. I should check it for narcotics. Sadly, there's nothing. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. I did find this neat torch. Now it was mostly the best of times. It's broken, however. And we're back to being mostly worst times. God. Okay. Looks like they're trying to perform a ritual. So, how exactly we're going to summon the festive spirit? It's an abstract personification of a collective human ideal, Derek, not a cat. Well, when my cat goes missing, I get its favorite things together and put them outside. The smell usually helps her find her way home. Again, not a cat. I think he's onto something, though. If we can bring together the elements of the season, maybe we can lure it here. Can we say some magic words? Derek, we're summoning a thing, of course. We're going to say magic words. God. So what are the elements of the season? I guess stuff you'd associate with holidays? I bet there's 5 elements. Because you know pentagrams. I mean, we don't have anything better to go on, but this seems like a very random guess. Intuition? Fair point. Okay. And a great irony, now we'll steal Merle's acorns. I don't know any of these people. Don't drag me into this. Excuse me, has anyone seen the packet of acorns I brought for the offering? Nope, not me. I brought some chocolate raisins, if that's any hope. Derek, would you listen to yourself, for God's sake? I fear I have been robbed. Perhaps this is the sign of salt. Yes, this is it. I feel it in my adorable bushy tail. From now on, I shall no slave away all summer gathering nuts for the winter. I shall become a master thief and take whatever nuts I want. Thank you, mystery person who stole my nuts. You have given me purpose. Alright, let's go through another one. When is this? When America was first discovered. Vikings landed there during the Great Migration period around 1000 AD by mistake. This isn't them. This is like the third time Vikings landed. A less significant event? Yep. What's a boat? Especially what looks like a Viking boat doing on the hill. Hello, fellow dead. Hey, so what happened here? Haha, it is a funny story actually. We were out Vikinging about. You know, looking for monstrosities to raid. Oh, monstrosities, monasteries to raid, and lost sheep to plunder. When this rude storm came out of no place, sucked the ship right out of the water and spun us for the longest time. Of course, for me, it did not feel so long. This oar stabbed me in the livables. I like that. When Ghost me woke up, we were here, wherever here is. Not that it matters to me. I presume you and that hungover-looking man are here to take me to Valhalla. Well, yes, but in a more real and important way, no? Don't listen to him. As designated Valhallanite will be with you soon. We're here to catalog your ore, since it killed such a mighty warrior. Oh, here you go then. I'll just wait here for the Valkyrie to come. So? Yes, a Valkyrie. That's the word I meant. Okay, can you lay down, Spaz? How do we go back down? Okay. Alright, let's do this one next. Is this the Jurassic era? Whose souls are you reaping here? Dinosaurs are people too. That's not true. Oh, that would explain why I didn't have to come here much. Okay. I can use this ore to dig a hole here. And what are we making, an acorn tree? Probably. This should lower the carbon footprint of this time travel stuff. Okay. Alright, let's leave. They're using these stones as rudimentary toys. I'm taking one. Dooley will think this is adorable. At least he will before he comes to his sense and tell me dinosaurs never existed. Alright, we're done here. Let's go back here. Okay, can I take this now that it's unguarded? You can, but do you really want to? Well, I just did. It got bashed in the storm. A shame, really. The chief loves a good drum circle. I wonder if there's anything we can do to fix the broken one. Now that the guard is off chopping wood, I can take it and see. Okay. I'm just going to lean this over here and hope they spot it. Cheyenne, did you bring a broken drum with you? No. You told me to leave my drum at home and focus on the sky. Besides, bringing a broken drum sounds like a pointless thing to have done. Yet, there's a broken drum beside you, eh? Nah, that's not mine. It's got weird markings all over it. I only have cool eagles and wolves etched into mine. Kids today. If it's not yours, then perhaps it is a gift from the bearded men who think boats go on land. It's broken, though. Not a great gift. Cheyenne, they don't know how boats work. Don't expect too much from them. Wise. Come, let us fix it for them. What do you think of these truly sick beats? Well, the drum certainly is mended. That sounds like my drum. It is my drum, and you're rocking out with it. Come, my new friends, let's jam. What's she saying, Father? I think she wants to communicate through the international language of rock. Music really is great, isn't it? Letting people express themselves and communicate regardless of language. If you love it so much, why don't you take it home and smooch it? You know, I just might. Oh my god. Okay. I guess we're done here. I hope Dooley is taking good care of me back there. So this is the detective's residence. I better be extra careful not to Oh no! Ha, only joking. I'd never drop this. You just did, dummy. This is our little secret, okay, corpse? When is this? Why are you looking at me? Fine, Reaper powers activate. The year is 1673 AD. I think it's 16... I heard your side tell you. You're a perceptive one, I'll give you that. I'll bet you were a therapist when you were alive. God, you're dumb. What's in here now? Smells like eggnog. I'll have some of that. Okay. This looks to be the Gilded area. Home sweet home, sort of. I mean, we're only 500 to 600 miles off. We're practically there. Okay. Oh, Father, I hope that one day we can afford a real house. This one is sticky and doesn't keep the damp out. At least we have the rats to keep us warm. Well, we'll need those rats, son. I have bad news. The wall has caved in. I tossed some behind the house in the hopes it attracts more rats to cuddle. I'm gonna take that, but only in the hope of using it to make these people's lives better. Sure. What? I'm serious. Look, buddy, we've all told ourselves lies to justify stealing somebody's gingerbread wall. But you're not better than me. You'll be in your pants at 3 a.m. dunking that kid's house into some warm milk. Your pants? I'm gonna make their lives better. You'll what? As you spill milk on your naked chest. Sob. You'll sob as you spill milk on your naked chest. You disgust me. Wow, dude. Okay. This has too many notes. Let's see what we can do to fix this. I have copper. I just need a salty liquid and zinc, and I can make a battery for this torch. Okay. Can I have this too? I have a bucket-shaped hole in my coat that needs filling. Oh, you actually do. Okay. Okay. Give me this. Spirit containment unit. Okay. Okay, so let's do this ritual. Yule's log, which represented his faith. I think I need to add more seasonal elements to the fire. And then Music, a universal language which brings us together to express ourselves and celebrate what makes us the same and what makes us different. I think I need to add more seasonal elements to the fire. Eggnog, which represents bad choices. Sort of. Gathering for drinks, which often lead to bad choices. The Darkside Detective, me, wants to clarify that people can meet for coffee, hot chocolate, tea, water, sodas, and a whole range of non-alcoholic drinks, too. I think I need to add more seasonal elements to the fire. Okay. This rudimentary toy symbolizing friends and family and play. I think I need to add more. And gingerbread. This piece of gingerbread house, which represents two things. Food, which is a staple of gatherings. It also represents that gingerbread is a poor building material. Something is happening. It worked! Not again. Look, it's Christmas. I don't work on Christmas. That explains a lot, actually. Okay. I need you to come somewhere with me. I have a job for you. No, please, I already said. I don't work today. Sorry, I really need this. Where? Where'd you get that SCU from? Have you even done an immaterial handling course? Help! Okay. Dooley must be freezing without a jacket. Another sugar. Detective? Oh, Dooley, I shan't. I'm developing a bit of pudgy tum-tum. I wish I was trim and powerful like you. I keep telling you, Detective, it's simple math. Calories in, and then you multiply those calories by the square root of something else, and take away whatever you burn at the gym. A little tip, I get Emily to burn stuff for me at the gym. It's more efficient. Anyway, you need to do more numbers stuff, and you'll be buff like me. Easy. Dooley is one of the stupidest characters, I swear to God. Okay. I think these people could do with a little help in appreciating the seasonal cheer. What up, witches? I'm here to slather you in festive cheer. I will say, though, before we light the pyre, that I did like the smell of her nog. Aye, and her singing was most careless. If we're being frank, it did lift up an otherwise dreary timeth of year. Yes, mayhaps we were too hasty in our fervor to burn this woman. Let us instead release her and drink deeply of her noggeth egg. Aye, we shall danceth, and singeth, and argue about politics instead. Okay. Thank you, traveler. How can I repay your help here this day? Do you know where I'd find zinc? Nope, sorry. Oh. But find me again and I'll have what you need. Oh? Okay. I wish this would hurry up. I worry about what Dooley's doing to keep himself entertained through all this. Oh my God. See? I'm not here alone. It's not scary. Okay. Oh, this is cheerier. Welcome. I've been expecting you. How are you still alive? It's easier than you might think. The secret, it's not dying. I have your zinc, which, for anyone wondering why I'd have some, is a cofactor for enzymes involved in alcohol production and also plays a role in extracellular activity. That's very specific. Did you look it up on Wikipedia? I don't know what means this is 100 years before computers. Oh, well, thanks. Okay. I have copper and zinc. Now I just need a salty liquid and I can make a torch battery. Okay. What's this? Okay. I'll put this infected wood here, and hopefully the termites will make me a platform that I can use to trick the sun's light from in the future. Okay. I'll take some life-giving broth. All this time jumping is hard on the body. Okay. I have everything I need. Just pop these 2 metals into the salt water, hook them up with cables I happen to have on me to keep the puzzle from dragging on. And hey, presto, we have a makeshift battery. Okay. I hope he's... You know what? I don't want to think about it. Okay. It's a bit clunky, but we have light. Stay away from the light. Haha, a bit of death humor from you there. For you there. Please don't stay away from the light. I don't want to have to hunt you down. Okay, we got a super torch now. Okay. I just have to climb up here and get the angle right. This should do it. It has happened. Yule! Oh, I do hope you can see this from wherever us cave people believe the dead go. I can see it, Bongo. I can. It brings ghost tears to my ghost eyes. Come, creepy roadman. You can take me to the afterlife now. This life has given me all I seek from it. Okay. We can go through now. Finally, I was starting to sober up there for a moment. We made it to the back office. It looks like a bomb hit this place. Oppenheimer was here with his nuclear daiquiris earlier. Honestly, if I wasn't dead, they'd have killed me. Okay. Now I have to open this and see if I can update the number. Looks like each number is made up from 3 segments. I just need to find the right combination to move the display onto the number 324. Okay. Okay. That didn't work, but I got a 4. What do I need? What number? That should be the display updated. The displays move forward. The next ghost in line can be processed. After the holidays, you mean? After the... Oh. It looks like things largely worked out for you, old Chuck. Unless you won't tell anyone, will you, about my screw-up? Maybe we can strike a deal? I hope you don't mind the extra mouths to feed. They had nowhere else to go. When you brought all these guests home, I wasn't sure we'd have enough food for everyone. Thankfully, this house was built on an old abattoir, so there are enough turkey ghosts to go around. Oh my god. Detective, I can't thank you enough. It's not exactly what you wanted, but it's something. Can I live forever, Detective? Being able to come back to holidays to see my Gary and Gerwain means the world to me. Anyway, I best will spend what time I have with them before the office opens, and I've moved on. Have a good one. There's one thing I don't understand. Why didn't you just get the missing ticket from Gary and just give it to somebody who wanted to go home? You know, instead of going on this elaborate journey to fix a not broken machine. Guys, you're not answering. Eat up, everyone. Nice. Okay, how long have I been playing? We can go to the next one. One flew into the cuckoo's nest. Buzz hasn't come home from his day in the park. Okay. I need a drink, though. So this was Buzz's last known whereabouts? Yeah, he came to the Botanic Gardens before dinner and hasn't been heard from since. This large buzz-shaped stain on the wall suggests he was here, alright. Now to find out what happened. I hope we find him, Detective. We will, Dooley. Because Patricia refuses to put dinner on the table until he's found. Okay. This is a known place for you, young man. I'm shocked we haven't used that pun before. Do you need this? What? That's evidence from a crime scene. You can't just take it. I was gonna bring it to the lab for analysis. Oh, yeah, great. Saves me the paperwork. Yep. If we tie this around his neck, that's pretty grim. Let's tie it around his feet instead. Now we have a still fairly unpleasant grapple. You'd get a great buzz out of seeing me try that, wouldn't you? Okay. That looks like Buzz's cap. That's because it is. It's out of reach, but at least we're on the right track. This should let us climb onto the tree, then onto the roof. Okay. Well, it can only go one way. Oh my goodness. Help! A Smurf! Kill it! Dooley, that's Buzz. Should we at least give it a mild beating to be sure? Oh my god. A torch. I presume you were using this to light your nighttime graffiti? I was using it to help guide old ladies across the road. Don't lie to me. We caught you blue-handed. Well, maybe I will go start a new life with this bird. At least they can't make puns. Let's detach this ladder for an easier way up and down. Okay. Let's see what's down here. Here, let me. I have it. Come on, you always get to use things on other things. I want to go. Dooley, this is serious police business. Let go. I just want to flick the switch. Your noodle arms can't keep the torch from me for... You dumbass. Whoops. Whoops. That wasn't my fault. You should have known better than to give it to me. Well, at least it's on and lighting some of the vent. Let's check it out. Vent leads to an underground room. Turns out the blue sparking thing is the missing baby bird. How are we gonna get there? No questions? Whatever you're about to say, I'm gonna have questions. Okay, you get one question. Deal? Deal. I know a guy with a rocket launcher. We could blast our way in. A rocket launcher? I have too many questions. You get one. Which to go with? Okay. I have to know why. Why does your friend have a rocket launcher? Well, he has two hobbies. Arena combat video games and high jumping. He is good at the former, bad at the latter, and had a light bulb moment. By which I mean his light bulb blew up. He jumped in shock and naturally thought, I need a rocket launcher. That raises more questions than it answers. Well, it answers one. The one you got. Now less asking, more finding, please. Are you sure it's a no on the rocket launcher? We'd blow up the bird. We'd also get to the bird. So really, it's a question of priorities. Jesus Christ. Okay, so can't go that way. What's that way? Oh, okay. Why is there a baseball in the car? Oh, that's from work. What case are we chasing that involves a baseball? No, real work. Blood Wolf work. It's Little League season. Never know when I need to throw a ball at a kid to test their reflexes. Which reminds me, we need to drive past Devon's on the way home. Wait. Did you see it? See what? The beast, of course. There's an info booth at the Botanical Gardens. Oh, they're all over the city. I have a network of tunnels between them so I can give info wherever it's needed. It was hard to tunnel around the mole people, but every job has its hardships. A network of tunnels? Is that legal? Not as illegal as ignorance. Don't say that. You'll scare Dooley. Ignorance isn't illegal. Well, it should be. Digging those tunnels was a citizen's arrest on stupidity. We don't recognize citizen's arrests in Twin Lakes. Hell, we barely recognize police arrests here. Mole people? Sorry, we need to be at one of the underground info booths to discuss those. What's this about a beast? Oh, you probably think I'm mad, but there are strange creatures all over Twin Lakes. Many, report also to me, seeing a huge thing flying around the park. It's fair to assume it has wings, though it's equally fair to not assume that. It's as big as it is, and could be imagined carrying a car, an elephant, or a local celebrity. I say it shoots lightning from an appendage, and lives in the grounds for their proximity to whatever it eats. Children, presumably? Do yourself a favor and stay clear. Why not try the zoological gardens or the hanging gardens instead? Much safer. I don't think we have those, which is why they're safer. What can you tell me about the gardens themselves? About the gardens? Oh, Well, I suppose they're green. Probably some kind of water feature. I'd expect there to be staff, but only, say, 2/3 of what is needed to run the place. Never been in, have you? My number one job is to keep people away. It would seem hypocritical to enter myself. Based on tourism income for the city, you're very good at what you do. Okay, bye. I hope you mean goodbye as in goodbye. I'm leaving these dreaded gardens now, and not goodbye. I'm leaving the conversation now, you madman. One of those, yes? Okay. Okay, let's try this again. But there are so many switches. It's not my job to pick which one to flip. This literally is your job. You're the city's generator operator. Mommy Memo-mater? Mop-mo-mater? Are you mocking? You know what? I don't want to know. Detective, maybe you'd help with this. What do you want me to do? Just try to restore power to the Botanic Gardens. Now you might be thinking, why are they asking me? But we're out of ideas. Maybe fresh eyes will help. Oh, sure. Okay. Okay. That's not good. If the city's power goes down, it will be a serious health and safety issue for sure. Maybe you can try get this machine up again, Detective. Only please don't trip anything else this time. Wait. I can get rid of these two if I shut the power down in the city? Did you say something, Detective? No. Okay. Since there's no animations, I'm just gonna say eye roll. Okay. Okay. And then, sure. I'm no generator expert. That is literally what you are. But I'm starting to think we should stop flicking switches. It might be useful to take the end of this cable. We might want to power something up. Well, now we've done it. A hefty metal bar in the shape of a crow. A crowbar, if you will? Can I have that? Dooley, can you knock that crow off the fountain for me, please? Do I win a prize if I hit it? I can say ting 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 in a jazzy manner. Sold. Okay. Ting ting ting. It was everything I hoped for. My God. Okay. Let's get this open. I'm pretty sure the sewer shouldn't be flooded like this. If we power the fountain with the generator above, we should be able to drain this area. It worked. Let's get down off this ladder. Oh, we're hanging off a ladder? I hadn't even noticed. Big guns. Right, let's see what's behind door number 1. There's only is one door. It looks like the bird fell into the water treatment plant and shorted everything. At least now that we've drained the water, we've broken the connection between the van and the generator. Or the vat and the generator. Okay. Let's see. Okay, there's a reset button. Let's try it. Let's see. That seemed to have worked. Everything in the garden should be working again. Okay. go. Okay, what? Okay. The groundskeeper left their gardening gloves. They're a bit worn, but they've life in them yet. Calm down, Pixar. They're gloves. They've never had life in them. Oh my god. With the power back up, these doors will work again. Let's check it out. Okay. Pair of old wellies. These would be good for keeping my feet dry. What about my feet? I guess we could wear one each and hop. Okay. Some duct tape covering a crack of some sort. I could use this. Just have to take it off gently. Okay. I think we gotta go back in the sewers again to get the baby ducky. Okay, first we gotta fix the gloves. It's tape to patch up the holes on these gloves. See, like brand new. As brand new as the gym bag you got me for Christmas. Hey, a lot of love went into the upcycling. A lot of duct tape, too. Okay, and then... You should stop me from getting shocked. I think I should insulate my feet, too, to stop being the meat in a bird-to-ground circus sandwich. You should insulate my feet and stop a circuit forming between me and the ground. Okay, I think I'm insulated enough to grab that bird now. Okay, I think I'm protected enough to fish this little lady out. We don't fish for birds, detective. Okay. Now we gotta go back up. Can't remember where that was. It's definitely not on this side. It was this way? Oh, maybe it was this way. There we go. Here, you want your baby back? Here you go, Mama Bird. She doesn't seem to want her baby back. That baby is less blue than her other chick, me. Maybe the baby is run down after being in the water? That could be it. Let's look for some food we can use to recharge its batteries. Okay. Excuse me, we need to find some plants that would hypothetically give a Thunderbird energy. Strange hypothetical. Does it have anything to do with the actual real Thunderbird that roosts here every year? Anyway, normally I'd say the leaves from the Makotas patola is what you want. That's why they come here, to recharge. We have the largest collection in North America. No idea why. But it's just as well you're talking hypotheticals, because some crook has snuck in here and removed my load-bearing tape. I'm sure they didn't mean any harm by it. What has intention got to do with it? They've let bugs in, and they're rapidly eating my plants. It's going to take me ages to debug the place. We could lend a hand. Good idea. You take these shears and remove any part crawling with bugs. That will free me up to dust for fingerprints. Oh. This is the plant the birds need to eat. I guess those little lightning strikes on the leaves were a clue, huh? A bit on the nose, but never mind. Onwards to the chopping. Okay, let's remove those bugs and get ourselves some bird food. Oh boy, this plant really is swarming with creepy crawlies, isn't it? Let's use some strings to help us protect the flowers. Alright. There, that's the plant divided up. Now to adjust those lines so the bugs and flowers are separated. Julie, I need you to keep track of how much of the plant is infested and how much is safe. Oh, I'm paying attention. My strong suit. Super. Once the area the flowers are safe in is greater than the area the bugs cover, we can chop off the infested leaves. Saving the plant and getting food for our little hungry friend is a few mighty chops. Okay, Done. We've removed the bugs and left most of the plants. These leaves should be enough for the bird. Okay. Let's exit. Let's go outside. No, I need to go out, I said. There we go. It's a hiking trail. Hold on a second. Yeah. Okay, let's make you better. Okay, chow down, little lady. This should restore you to full bird power. Look at her go. It's as if her near-death experience really left her with an appetite. Okay. And then make him look like Buzz. This might be better disguise the bird as Buzz to make the swap easier. Okay. Now let's go up and do it. There we go. Now, swap. Okay, let's try this again. It's working. Quick, Dooley. Pull Buzz out while she's distracted. But he's covered in bird poop. Please. Fine. Let's get out of here before it changes its mind. Yes, finally. We need to get back to our case. Dooley, the case was to find Buzz. Well, that's you home. You better get inside and wash yourself off, Buzz. Hold up. Buzz Aldrin, Dooley, you set so much as one blue footprint in this house. But ma'am, what do you expect me to do? You're smart, boys. Why don't you combine this with the tap out in the backyard? Okay. Well, I'm not doing the last one today. We'll finish this up tomorrow. So thanks for joining me. My name is Sirius Graves. Please like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends to do the same. It would help me out very, very much. I'm really trying to grow my channel. So y'all have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow with the final part of the Darkside Detective of Fumble in the Dark. Bye.